How is everybody doing? All right, listen. Will Tiger go to LIV? Now, look, you got to hear me out on this one because I think I can lay out a scenario that would potentially be an avenue for Tiger to pursue and join the LIV Tour. It sounds crazy. It sounds far-fetched, but let's just talk about it because I want to know your thoughts on this as well. What would you do if you're Tiger Woods in this situation? Now, thanks for tuning in. I know it's a hot topic for sure, 100%, but we're going to talk about it like adults because that's most of the time what we are. Okay, maybe just some of the time, but we're having a good time talking about it anyways. What an exciting event in Abu Dhabi that LIV just put on, the promotions tournament, and riveting television. The most exciting watch I've seen in golf in a long, long time. I hope you got a chance to catch some of it. It was what we all love in golf. It was, I didn't care who was playing. It didn't matter. What mattered was what was on the line and what was at stake and the life-changing opportunities that these guys had. So it was phenomenal and exciting. And it just goes to show, like, this is just going to grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger each and every year because golf desperately, regardless of your politics, okay? And if whatever you believe politically, that's fine. I'm not going to say you're wrong, whatever you think. So regardless of what it is, like, it's just what it is. But I'm not going to, say that this doesn't exist. I'm going to cover it and we're going to talk about it. So that's what we're doing. And in my opinion, regardless of politics or anything, these guys' lives are being transformed because of the LIV Golf opportunity. And that was exciting. You'd see what they put in so much hard work for an opportunity to make it, to play a game they love, which we all love, and it was transforming. So, great job. I'm looking forward to more of that in the future. And I think we all are. It was incredible. All right. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. I hope you subscribe to the channel here, this podcast channel, if you haven't done so already, and my main channel too for other golf tips and entertainment stuff. We're having a great time over there. So please take the time, hit the bell notification as well so you don't miss anything. Now let's get into a scenario where we could potentially see Tiger Woods make the jump over to LIV. Okay, we already saw Rahm, he's making the move, and he's getting part ownership of his own team. So he's going to create his own team, his team logo, team name, have his own team that has ownership of for forever, right? He's a part owner. And his contract is for 6 years in terms of the financial money he's getting and his eligibility to play on LIV Golf. But he's a captain. He's an owner. He's going to be around for a long, long time. So he's going. He's going, right? And we believe through the rumor mill right now that Terrell Hatton's on a move and Tommy Fleetwood's going to make a move too. And also Tony Finau, if he doesn't announce before this video comes out, I'll be surprised because he's in high-level talks. It's only a matter of minutes before he really makes it official. And that's going to be exciting too to see him go. And we believe Cantlay and Schauffele are going to make the move as well soon next year, 2024. So that leaves the PGA Tour with Rory, Jordan Spieth, Tiger Woods, Justin Thomas, Scotty Scheffler, a lot of great players, a lot of people we love to see. Brandel Chambly from Golf Channel made statements on the Dan Patrick Show and Jim Rome, I believe, that said that Rahm moving wasn't devastating. It wasn't, but if Tiger were to go, it would be devastating. We all can agree with that statement that if Tiger were to go, it would be devastating for the PGA Tour. He said Rahm's move wasn't devastating. Yes, it was. Rahm's move was 100% devastating, but he kind of based it in a framework that he doesn't move the needle like Tiger moves the needle. Let's say in terms of viewership, one person moves the needle. That's Tiger Woods. That's it. He's the only mover of the needle there is. Brandel claimed that Jordan Spieth and Scheffler and Justin Thomas move the needle. They don't move the needle. Not really. Ricky Fowler, a little bit, not much. Nobody moves it like Tiger. Rahm doesn't necessarily move the needle of golf viewers, but he moves the needle in terms of golfers. So he's like the lineman running down the field, throwing the blocks, and you're just going to and all the other guys on tour are just going to run behind that guy because he's popular player. He's a big fish on the tour, so to speak. And so he makes the move, and you can see a lot of like other guys following suit. All right. So we know Rory's not going to go, right? So anyways, here's what I would do if I'm LIV Golf. I would back the moving truck up. I would empty the safes. I would go to Tiger Woods right now. And here's what I would offer him. And you let me know if this is out of stratosphere, but here's what I would say. Tiger, we're going to give you $1 billion with the B. Just up it. Just go all in. We're going to give you that. Okay, here you go. Here it is. Then we're also going to give you a team, your own team. You're going to own a team, 100% ownership of your team. Here you go. That's for you. So team ownership on LIV, that's where the true value is. This is like owning the Dallas Cowboys or a football team or a soccer team. It's owning something that you don't have on the PGA Tour. You have like maybe some stake in the PGA Tour or some influence, but you don't really have any ownership there. If I'm LIV, I give him $1 billion. Now, they got the money, right? I would make Tiger this one and last time offer. We're going to give you $1 billion. We're going to give you your own team. Now, with that team, I would make sure that I would encourage him to realize that with the ownership of the team forever, that means you can pick your team. You could have whoever you want on that team. So he could potentially have himself, Justin Thomas. He could invite Jordan Spieth to be on his team if he wishes, because he and Justin Thomas are good friends. And you know who else is a good friend of theirs? Ricky Fowler. He could come. Well, that's too many, but nonetheless, well, no, that's perfect. It's Tiger, Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, and Ricky Fowler. What an awesome team. Or whoever he wants. He could have at one time, at someday, Charlie, his son, could be on his team. Or his son could take ownership rights. Like, that's legacy in terms of longevity here. That's like, you're Al Davis, you own the Raiders. Now you pass it along to your son, and your son owns the team. Or, it's in the family. You have that ownership. So I would, if I'm the owner, the operator, Al Ramayan of LIV Golf, we would offer Tiger $1 billion and team ownership if you come over right now. Otherwise, it's off the table. This is it. This is our last offer to you. And how do you turn that down? Now, okay, leave politics off the table for a second. But just purely business-wise, money-wise, do you stay with the PGA Tour? And potentially you're on the Titanic right now. And are you the last guy off the boat? And you're swimming in the water. Like, what's going to happen? Or do you say, think about your future, your legacy in terms of your kids, their kids, on and on and on? Or do you dig your heels in, say, no, we're going to stick it out? That's my question. Is it legit? Is this offer something that you think is happening? One is we've heard nothing, like crickets, out of the Tiger Woods camp. So if they were having some negotiation right now, trust me, Tiger Woods camp, you would hear nothing. So there, standard operating procedure there, tight-lipped. The other camps, you're going to hear stuff. Tiger camp, you're not going to hear anything. Do you think that's happening? Do you think they're just giving up on him? I wouldn't. I would go all in one more time and say, this is it. Take it or leave it. It's here for you. We want you. That's my hot take of the day. I think it's a viable option and something that could seriously be happening behind the scenes. What do you think? Maybe I'm out there. Maybe I'm just out in space thinking of conspiracy theories or something, but I think it's a legit question. You let me know your thoughts. But either way, they ain't going away. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.